Today I have 6 wines from one of my favorite white wine regions in Spain, and arguably its most important. Where is that? Rias Baixas. Now, located in northwest Spain, Galicia, this is a wonderful, beautiful, rain-driven area. A lot of green. It is also known as Green Spain. So different from everywhere else in Spain, and you also get very different wines. Albarino is the main grape, and they give so much salinity, these wonderful high acidity, and it's so delicious. So to start things off, we'll be going into the one wine that we have from the southern region in Orosal. And this is Santiago Ruiz. Orosal is closer to the Portuguese border, and so you get a little more sun. You get more fruit flavors, a little more citrus driven, not as salinic. Santiago Ruiz to me is consistently a great value. It's really one that you can find at really most grocery stores, which by the way is where I picked it up. This is really fresh and balanced. I know how I said it's a little more inland. Sometimes you don't get as much of the salinity, but this is just a rock garden in all the best ways. So mineral driven. Bit of a apricot, tropical citrus. This like nice papaya, like in grapefruit flavor, lemon zest. A lot of white florals, acacia flowers. Again, this is just putting my nose in just on attention and with a lot of delight. And really, I cannot wait to get and try this. That's really fun. It does kind of show the level that it's at, where it does lack a bit on the finish and on the palate. It's got that lovely texture that I love from Albarino. It's just a little thinner. Still, though, at this price, it's normally in like the $20 to $25 range. You cannot go wrong. Now, our second wine, this is an all-time classic, Pazo Sonorans. And we are now heading up to the northern parts of Rias Baixas, and that's where the rest of these wines are going to be coming from. Pazo Sonorans, classic producer, one you're going to see in a lot of retail stores. For me, really ubiquitous. Brought in by Eric Solomon. They always deliver. And this is their base level cuvee. And this is that one that's in that 20 to 30 range. And I think this is where Albarino does a great job on the normal. Just really delivering high quality at great prices. Let's get into it. So this just smells like the sea. And this is that thing I love about Albarino. To me, it just conjures up just sitting on the rocks in Western Spain and looking out and just all that sea breeze hitting you. Lemon zest, pear, apples, lots of fresh fruits, a lot of minerals, and a nice little dollop of white fruits. Let's taste this. That's sexy and lovely. Really crisp, deliciously high acidity. The kind that really makes your mouth water and crave more. Great texture. I think this is a nice step up from the Santiago Ruiz because it's just more complete on the palate. Um, Elegant, refined. It delivers so well for the price point that it's at. And that's where I think Albarino just delivers so much. You're getting great quality for a great price. Now we're going into the next set of wines. And this is really where I wanted to break down just some of the talent that's happening in Rias Baixas right now. We have Fornas de Salnes, or better known as Lairano, made by Rodri Mendez, and he's completely biodynamic, and I think he might throw a little organic in. Kind of tough when you're in Rias Baixas. You get a lot of rain, but they do their best. And the Lairano is normally in the $25 to $35 range. Always a big fan. I always put a smile on my face whenever I see this, and can't wait to get right into it. That's really lovely. So one of the things I love when you smell a great Albarino is there's just like this really rounded thing to it. Again, you get that sea breeze, that minerality and salinity, but you get this like almost like creaminess that can come with it. And that's really showing through here beautifully. Pears, more in the apples, not as much of the lemon that I've got before. Like I noticed a little bit of cream, a little bit of vanilla, a bit of chamomile, touch of doughy notes. It's really, really lovely. Subtle, but aromatic at the same time. You got to spend your time with it. Let it coax itself out. Let it tell you a story. Let's give it a taste. Yeah, that's exactly why I selected this for this, to be quite honest. No, this wasn't at random. It's that palate feel. It's that palate feel in such a big way. If you want to know what really good Albarino is at, where you're not necessarily getting into the single vineyard wines or single cuvee wines, this is a great wine. To at least get, I would say, 90% of that experience. The mouthfeel is off the hook. Just so balanced, so refined, so textured. This is what great Albarino tastes like. And if you want to know, you can get it for under $40. So our next wine, still for Salmis Lairana, but the Finca Genova. And the difference in this is that this comes from really old vines. And when I say really old, I mean vines going back to about the 1870s. And you can get some of that here in Rias Baixas. The Finca Genova is really beautiful. I cannot wait to taste this. Haven't had this vintage yet. I've had it in the past, and I've always been really impressed. So I cannot wait to give it a go. Yeah, right away, there's just more intensity to this. The Lairana is this lovely concerto. This is like a rip roaring jazz sextet. Um, it's not like super in your face, but everything's just dialed up just a bit. More peach, more aromatics, lemon zest, apples, fruits, citrus fruits, lots of salinity. Again, I'm just going to repeat, everything's just dialed up, just a little more intense. And I cannot wait to dig into this. So that's the 2021. I actually think it's a little young at this time. Now, you might think, age your Albarino? Yeah, actually you can. It's not something I necessarily recommend that you do for like a long time. I wouldn't say treat it like White Berg or Great Riesling. But usually a couple of years, especially with some of these higher end cuvées, they'll benefit it. Let it suss out, just fill out and get more elegant. Right now, this is at a shout, and it's just yelling. Wouldn't mind dialing itself down just a little bit. It'll still be loud, kind of like me, but a little more controlled and a little more balanced out. It's still a beautiful one. You can taste the intensity here. Really cool stuff. Really just what a treat. What a treat. So our next set of wines, this is what I'm really excited about. They're Zarate, and they're made by the really talented Eulogio Pomares. And he's really made a name for himself over the last few years by those sort of in the know, Psalms, people that just really pay attention. He's the seventh generation. The family's been around for a while again, 7 generations. But he's really been bringing them to the forefront. And this one, just the regular Zarate, quote unquote regular. This is still a $35 wine. But this is one that for me is just consistently really delicious. Again, haven't had this vintage yet. This is what I like to do. I like to taste along with new things with you guys so that you can taste with me and we're all learning together. But I'm going to dig right into this. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Just wow. Beautiful. Subtle, nuanced. You have to dig in and let it tell you what it has to say. The aromatics are really there. Touch of vanilla bean, pears, apples, like lemon peel, and that salinity that you expect. Again, this is Rias Baixas. It is Galicia. You get rain. You're on the sea. So you expect it. But there's so much more than just that. There's just balance. There's this elegance, all these beautiful citrus fruits, and I cannot wait to taste this. Um, for me, Zarate is always a winner, and that is a winner yet again. Um, you can't fake that mouthfeel. That just lets me know that you're a great winemaker. That sort of mouthfeel lets me know that you have a deft hand in the cellar and how you make things. It's just elegant. It's refined. So beautiful. So beautiful. Seriously, Zarate is one of the ones that you should really search out. The great thing being is all these are pretty well available. Zarate, it's out there. I want to get these things that you guys can go out and taste. Now, I wanted to end with something really special. This is the Zarate Balado. Doesn't suck. No, there's so much salinity, so much minerality, it's so balanced. It's beautiful. So all those things I liked about the first Zarate, it's just dialed up again here, but with just so much refinement. This is like a great concerto on the piano. But yes, to get into the tasting notes, there's a real bright citrus, a touch of tropicality to it, a lot of salinity, just a lot of sea breeze, pears, Meyer lemon, lemon zest, green apple, white fruits, again, a bit of chamomile and mint. This is so, so pretty. I cannot wait to taste it. Seriously, what a way to end this tasting. I had a feeling this was going to rock, and it is. It's awesome. You are going to have to seek it out to find it. Less so for the regular Zarate, but the Trastavina, the Balado, you're going to have to seek them out. But they're really special wines. These are some of the best white wines coming from Spain, people. And if you can go to Galicia, you should go. So be sure to drop down in the comments below what your favorite Albarinos are. Have you had Albarino before? What are you interested in? Please let me know. I'd love to get a discussion going. Be sure to hit that like button. Absolutely be sure to hit that subscribe button. I can't wait to deliver more content for you guys, deliver more great wine reviews. Cheers.